Are you capable of doing the thing? If so, just do the thing. And then add other elements or constraints to make it more challenging, or more potent of a stimulus to facilitate further improvements. If you're not capable of doing the thing, do something that you are capable of doing. But don't scale back the level of difficulty of something for the sake of progressing it over time. There's really not many legitimate reasons to follow an exercise progression, unless you're training for something that's very specific or you're trying to improve a specific skill. Something like Olympic weightlifting would be a good example of this. And I'm not referring to something that everybody already knows is stupid, like regressing someone into a dead bug breathing exercise, or putting someone in a quadruped position for 3 weeks before they can actually squat. A real example that I'm referring to is something that really good coaches do all the time that I think is unnecessary, and that's regressing and progressing altitude drops or depth drops or whatever you want to call them. Training is a means to a stimulus. Those who think that regressing exercises for athletes is important because they need to develop something like coordination before progressing have a very shallow understanding of both sports and training. And real physiological adaptations take a long time to manifest. If you think you can make legitimate adaptations after a week or two of regressing an exercise and those adaptations you think occurred allowed for a progression to be made, you're sorely mistaken. Think about altitude drops here. Most people are already capable of dropping off of very high heights. I've dropped off of a box that's like 92 inches before. But most training programs would start someone off of like a 30-inch box from week 1 and progress 6 inches or so each week. Why? That doesn't make much sense. We already agree that real adaptations take longer than a week to occur, so a 6-inch increase in height is just not possible. Therefore, by doing some sort of a progression like this, you're conceding that the first few weeks of that progression is an underdose of training stress. And athletes would be better suited starting at higher drop-off heights right away to ensure a potent stimulus is experienced. And this thought process can be applied throughout a lot of different exercise progressions and regressions. Most of them are fake, most of them are made up. They're usually done in order so a coach can justify their position, and that's just true. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video.